also was signed by the acting director. If you look at page 1, page 3, so I assume the two letters were written at the same time. So I don't know why you should sign the first, the second letter.
Another person signed. That's Joseph Imaligwe. Who is Joseph Imaligwe? Okay, you are the one that signed that one. So you signed this one on the 21st. All right? And then the other person on the 21st signed the other one. And Pierre said maybe because he was not available. If he was available on the 21st, why was he not available on the second 21st? Why are different people signing? Because you signed this one. The member just noted down.
And submitted the documents while I was at it. I came from...
Why not give you the two to sign? That's the question. Why sign one, you sign one?
This one was particularly, the one I signed was on the Bravo, the
Is the
aircraft
one
construction.
dated 21st of June?
Yes, yes, sir.
The one he signed is dated 21st of June.
Yes, sir.
Same date.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go on.
I have said that for the documents, most of the items that are contained there, the health quality assurance and the procurement, they were mainly involved in the auctioning of the aircraft. I think they were there.
So you want them to talk?
That I want them to speak.
To speak to these documents?
Yes, sir.
Deputy Registrar.
Sir, yes, as the acting rector has said, our own in the registry, we actually did the collection to compile them for submission, sir. So as he rightly said, I think the head of quality and the procurement can speak to the paper, sir.
Signed this document?
Yes, sir.
That you have complied with our requests?
Yes, sir.
Speak to it now. Speak to the document that you signed.
Engineer Ise.
Is it the one that sold the helicopter? Is it the one that sold the helicopter? Answer my question.
When they were there, I think they were there when the auctioning was done.
It was part of the
yes, sir.
team
Yes,
that sold the helicopter.
Yes, sir.
Answer me now. You are on record. We want it to be on record.
Okay, sir. He was there during the auctioning. That is what I know. Yes, sir.
Honorable Chairman, honorable members.
Tell us your name, your designation once again.
My name is Engineer Ibrahim Hirse. I'm the head of quality assurance. Okay, and based on these documents and based on the request by the Committee on Public Assets, from your letter, the things that you requested for, number one is that the acting rector to confirm in writing there was no Federal Executive Council approval. In the document submitted to you, you will find that in page 3, there is a letter signed by the acting rector to the effect that there was no fake approval. However, the approval for the auction was granted by the federal.
Yes. Hold on.
Please, my documents here have no numbers.
Documents are wrong,
I
actually.
think it's the same document that
I
all of us
They didn't pay them.
No, they paginated.
Which one?
It's the same document.
But it's not paginated. The point he's making is that you did not put page to it.
I think the people that compiled the document, that's the deputy registrar,
The people that compiled the document did not pay. Okay.
Yes, yeah. So the deputy registrar is
We'll
here.
continue to. The quality assurance man just admitted on oath that there was no fake approval. Write it down. That's very important. He just said on oath that there was no fake approval for the sale. However, he has a letter from the Director General Services that acknowledged their letter of 13th of March, 2 months to the end of that tenure. 2 months to the end of that tenure, they did a letter to the Ministry of Aviation informing them that they want to sell that helicopter. The letter written by Ministry of Aviation reads, "I'm directed to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated 13th of March, 2 months to the end of tenure of President Buhari's tenure," was when you wrote to Ministry of Aviation that you want to sell those helicopters. I know they said they approve, that they have a letter of approval for you. Now you are going to refer me to that letter of approval inside this place from the ministry. Go ahead. Read that letter that you referred us to.
The letter in page 3, Honorable Chairman, is the letter to the committee that was signed by the acting rector, INCAD. That's page 3 now. That's the letter signed by the rector, by the acting rector, informing the committee.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. The first one affirms that there is no fake approval. The acting rector confirmed that there is no fake approval. And you two on oath confirmed the same. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, go ahead.
So in that, based on your request, number 1, that's the acting rector to confirm. The acting rector have confirmed, and it's in page 3.
Okay.
On your request number 2, to provide list of management team members of the committee that were involved in the sale of the 2 Bell 206 helicopters, in serial number 2,
No, before you go to that, I want you to go to the next page. That letter that director for general services sent to you guys,
okay,
dated 15. You wrote your letter on the 13th. 2 days after, immediately, requesting for approval from the ministry. The ministry is supposed to transmit your requests through your minister to FEC for an approval. However, 2 days after, on the 15th, the ministry replied to you that you have an approval to go and sell it. 2 months before the expiration of tenure. And they said inside that letter to inform you that approval has been granted to the college to invite a licensed and approved auctioneer to value and dispose. Right?
yes,
2 days. You requested, 2 days, approval came. That approval that this director referred to, PS, where is that approval? Off your mic, Director Legal, Director.
Chair, I'll
no,
get...
not you, not you. Yes. Oh yeah.
Chairman, please, I'll get to the file and get the approval.
You get the approval.
Yes, I'll look for the file and get the approval because there's a
Are you
reference
sure
number.
there is an approval?
No, there's a reference number here. I will locate the file and be able to see whether it's there or not.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead. So we are looking for 2 approvals now. One is you have confirmed that there is no approval. The ministerial approval, we cannot find out one here too. No ministerial approval. By our record, by what you have submitted here. Yes, sir.
Honorable Chairman, sir.
Yes, sir.
This approval was conveyed on behalf of the Honorable Minister. It's an approval from the ministry. But what I'm saying is I will cross-check from the file.
This approval from the ministry
Yes, sir.
that was done by this director,
Yes, sir.
was it supposed to come from a director or a PS?
No, it's supposed to come
Anybody?
from the director, yes, sir.
From a director?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead.
Thank
Go
you.
on. So you furnish us with that. Please note that that's approval, ministerial approval, the minister's approval should be furnished. Go ahead.
Okay, then the second request.
Yes, yes.
Honorable Chairman, what I need to do is to confirm the approval.
Oh, you are not saying that you are not certain.
No,
You
no,
will
no.
go and look for it.
No, this is the approval. This is how we convey approvals.
Okay.
I'm saying that I'm sure it's from the ministry because of the reference number. Unless you want me to confirm the approval.
Oh, this is how you convey approval?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, okay, go ahead. All right, okay.
Okay, the second request from the Honorable Committee, was provide list of management team members of the committee that were involved in the sale of the helicopters. Then, I think in the confirmation on page 5 now, on page 5, that we'll see a letter also signed by the acting rector specifying that there was no management committee set on the auction of the helicopter. However, any person involved was based on their job schedules.
There was no management committee meeting.
Yes, it was based on their job schedules. And based on the job schedules, the former rector, the head of quality, and the head of procurement were involved based on their job schedules.
Let him land. Just note your questions. Notes. Okay.
Then number 3, to confirm in writing that there was no serial number of the 2 helicopters in the aircraft blue book valuation submitted. You will find in page 6, 7 and 8 a confirmation that there was serial number and aircraft registration marks on the aircraft blue book valuations submitted. There is a section, when you pick an aircraft blue book, there is a section on the aircraft blue book that gives aircraft ID information. When you look at the aircraft ID, it puts the aircraft registration is there, aircraft serial number is there. That's how aircraft blue book valuations come out. Four.
Are you speaking to Annexure 1A?
Annex 1. Yes.
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 Okay.
And 1B, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Pages 9 and 10. Pages 9, 10, 11, and 12.
The adverts. You're speaking to the adverts in the Standard Times. I don't know this newspaper as a national newspaper. You want to sell something of that magnitude? Standard Times, you want to sell something of that magnitude. You didn't put it in Punch, in Nation, in Guardian. You didn't put it in Standard Trust, Daily Trust, I mean whatever. It's only in Standard Times. This Standard Times, where is it? Where is it circulated?
Sorry, sir, I'm speaking.
And in the same Standard Times, it was few days to inauguration. Few days to inauguration was when you advertised. Few days, all set for May inauguration of. That was when you advertised. Abi, go on.
Honorable sir, I think the
Go on. No
Honorable
worry.
Chairman, okay. The auctioneer will speak to that.
Go on now.
Okay, 5. To provide information on the cost of replacement of the 2 helicopters. In page 13, you'll see our in-house estimate.
Was it a full page advert that you did? Or those inbox, that's little cube advert? Was it a full page advert?
Honorable Chairman, I think the auctioneer will speak to the adverts if there are issues on the adverts.
Okay, you don't
So
know
far,
about the advert.
so far, it was the responsibility of the auctioneer to advertise and prepare
All right.
all that. I'm just stating and confirming if all the documents that were requested
All right. Okay.
by the
your
Honorable
own is
Committee are
just to
provided.
Say you have complied with documents submitted.
Yes.
Okay, go.
Yeah, so that's all that I'm on.
All right.
Yes. Then in page 13.
I hope you are not running away.
Then the 5th request was to provide cost of replacement of the 2 helicopters. In page 13, you will see an in-house estimate for purchase of 4 numbers Robinson R44 helicopters, which are ab initio helicopters for ab initio training.
That's an extra what?
That's Annex 3, yes. That's page 13.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Then the next request was
4.9 billion.
yes. Yes, sir.
4.9 billion.
Yes, sir. And that's an in-house estimate.
To replace those helicopters.
Yes, to buy the type of helicopters that we
That
need
you-
for training, commence training.
Okay, that you need to commence
With
training. Not the one that you sold.
The ones that we sold were not the type of helicopters for us to commence training.
Then when you did it, okay, go, don't worry.
Then number 6, to explain in writing why private evaluator was engaged in place of a professional evaluator. In page 14, we'll see a confirmation concerning that fact. Then to submit annual maintenance report on the 2 helicopters. In page 50.
Another
Yes.
Annex 2.
Annex 2, yes. We will see the annual maintenance that was carried out by the helicopters from inception till the time of disposal.
Is it the inspections that you refer to as maintenance?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not an engineer, so.
We'll be happy to train you at INCAT, sir.
No problem. Where is the thing you are going to use to train me? You have sold them now. What are you talking about? You want to come and train me theory? Abi?
Your request number 8. To provide the memorandum of understanding between the college and the auctioneer. We are from page 16, 17, 18. I think here it's what is provided is the details of engagement of the auctioneer. It's supposed to be an agreement. Next, number 9. Evidence of where the proceeds from the sale of the helicopters was lodged from page 20. Is it 19? From page 19, we'll see a letter to the chairman, honorable chairman, signed by the boss of the college, specifying where the proceeds were paid, yes, where they were lodged. Then, to avail the committee with evidence of approval granted to convert the proceeds from dollar to naira, we have a letter signed by the bossa